The 13 kids in the most horrific case in the country don't have a voice. What about the rest of them?
Some harsh words today for the Riverside County Board of Supervisors as they move forward now in efforts to improve social services. This comes after a months-long investigation that revealed the county's failings in caring for the Turpin siblings and other vulnerable youth. As News Channel 3's Maureen Bouchot reports, resources are a main concern.
The children of this community, state, and nation deserve better, and you have let the world know how much our politicians care about kids right in our backyard.
Outrage after the in-depth report by the law firm Larson LLP found county services at times failed the 13 Turpin children.
The Turpin siblings experienced further harm by a system that was meant to protect them.
On Tuesday, the Board of Supervisors made the decision to make improvements to the shortfalls in Riverside County's Social Services Department. The biggest issue the report found, lack of staffing.
Without the necessary personnel in place, frankly, the county will just struggle and struggle to timely implement our recommendations and make further progress.
In March of this year, the Children's Services Division reported it had a vacancy rate of 40%.
And the vacancy rate results in less experienced, less trained personnel who lack institutional knowledge. In other words, the high turnover rate creates a lessons learned and lessons lost environment.
CSD has set its caseload target at 23 cases per social worker. However, data from December 2021 to February 2022 indicates its average range from 31 to 34 cases per social worker. Other concerns in the report include poor communication across departments and not enough compensation for workers.
Moreover, there is a disconnect between what some people believe is being provided in terms of technological and administrative support and what the people on the field, what the people on the ground believe they're receiving, believe they have access to.
Supervisor Karen Spiegel made sure to point out the care the Turpins received was not all bad.
That you did mention in the report that stood out to me is that the Turpin siblings received a gold standard of care in Riverside County.
There are positives, and I really, out of fairness, they do need to be emphasized. And the second aspect of it is that it is improving. It's not on a downward trend. It's actually, from our assessment, it's very much on an upward trend.
In a 4-0 vote today, the County Board of Supervisors passed a motion to study changes to the county programs and services for at-risk children and young adults. Local Supervisor Manuel Perez was not at today's meeting.
So what comes next? Let's take an in-depth look. As we just heard, the Board of Supervisors passed the motion to study the changes to the county's programs. Before September 20th, the county's executive office, the Department of Public Social Services Children's Services Division, and other departments are to develop a response to the civil grand jury report. Meantime, the executive office and several other departments have 60 days to create a report on the status on efforts to improve these kinds of programs and take the new recommendations. Well, you can read the full motion right now on KESQ.com.